Have you ever wondered if it's possible to have a fruit without a tree? A curious question indeed. It's universally accepted that fruits are the offspring of trees, a product of nature's meticulous design. But what if we told you that this age-old understanding might not hold the entire truth, that there could be other ways to produce fruits without the presence of their towering parents? Intriguing, isn't it? Bear with us as we delve into the fascinating world of fruit production. To understand our question, we first need to comprehend the science of fruit production. The journey of a fruit begins with a flower. You see, trees are like nature's matchmakers. They use flowers to attract pollinators like bees and birds, who unwittingly carry pollen from the male parts of a flower to the female parts of another. This process is known as pollination, but the magic doesn't stop there. After pollination, a process called fertilization occurs. During fertilization, the pollen grain, which is essentially a plant's version of a sperm cell, travels down into the ovary of the flower. Here it merges with the ovule, or the plant's egg cell. This union creates a fertilized egg or zygote, which then begins to grow into a seed. Now, the seed is an amazing little package. It contains all the genetic material necessary to create a new tree, but it needs protection and nutrition to grow. That's where the fruit comes in. As the seed develops, the flower's ovary swells and transforms into what we recognize as fruit. The fruit provides a protective casing for the seed, and the delicious, juicy part that we enjoy eating is actually a clever way the tree ensures its seeds get dispersed. When animals, including humans, eat the fruit, they often discard the seeds. These seeds, in turn, have the potential to grow into new trees, thus continuing the cycle of life. But here's the thing. This process of fruit production is quite a time-consuming affair. It requires the perfect balance of sunlight, water, nutrients, and a little bit of luck in the pollination department. And even after all that, it can take years for a tree to mature enough to produce fruit. That's the traditional route, but what if we could bypass some of these steps? Enter the world of tissue culture, a scientific method that might just make our question a reality. This fascinating realm of science is all about creating new life from a tiny fragment of plant tissue. It sounds like something out of a science fiction novel, doesn't it? But it's very real, and it's happening in labs around the world as we speak. Here's how it works. Scientists take a small piece of plant tissue, it could be a leaf, a stem, or even a single cell. This tiny piece of life is then bathed in a nutrient-rich solution, which encourages it to grow and multiply. Under the right conditions, this tissue will soon start to form roots and shoots. And before you know it, you've got a brand new plant, grown entirely from a fragment of tissue. No seeds, no tree, just a bit of lab magic. But what about fruits, I hear you ask? Well, since the plant created through tissue culture is a genetic replica of the original plant, it has the ability to bear fruit just like its parent. So in theory, you could have a fruit without ever needing a tree. Now, this doesn't mean we'll be seeing treeless orchards anytime soon. Tissue culture is a delicate process that requires careful control and monitoring, but the potential is there. So could this method be used to produce fruit without a tree? The answer is a resounding yes. But what does this mean for the future of fruit production? Well, let's consider the possibilities. Imagine a world where we can grow our favorite fruits without the need for extensive orchards. This could revolutionize the concept of sustainability in agriculture. We're talking about a method that uses less water, less land, and potentially less energy. Now, space efficiency is another major plus. Urban farming could take a quantum leap forward with this technology. Imagine growing strawberries in your apartment or bananas in your backyard without the need for a full-fledged tree. But it's not all rosy. There are challenges too, like maintaining genetic diversity. Without careful management, we could end up with monotonous fruit varieties, lacking the rich diversity we enjoy today. The possibility of having a fruit without a tree is more than just a thought-provoking question. It's a glimpse into the future of agriculture.